Okay, welcome everybody. Once again, it's me, and we're chilling. And today we're gonna start something that's been long overdue, but we're very eager and excited to begin the foundational works for my campaign as far as the maps are concerned. So essentially what I'm starting here today is going to be a project which, when is complete, we will have a chunk of the 5e Sword Coast, as it were, in lore, fleshed out not only for homebrew campaign aspects, but as well as for map purposes as well. So if you would like to run, say, Ghost of Dragonspear Castle, by the end of this project, you will have a PNG rendering of Dragonspear Castle, as well as a 3D version of it in a JSON file via Dungeon Alchemist, which you'll see here. And, well, as I kind of continue this project, I'll have more pieces, say, the river that runs underneath Dragonspear Castle that would then connect to the caves in the Misty Forest, a hunting lodge just outside of Ardeep Forest, Liam's Hold, Crom's Hold, different types of keeps that exist on the Sword Coast surrounding Daggerford proper. So I'm really excited to begin this journey. Hey Xanderfell. Yeah, thanks. Actually, I made this in Dungeon Alchemist. It was one of the first things I did after getting back on the program. So we're gonna boot up here. They are maps that I have made here in Dungeon Alchemist as well. Let's see, what do I have up there? I have the circus up above me to the left, a druid's grotto, and then that's just like a portside tavern I made in the middle. Let's see. How are you doing today, Xanderfell? Oh. I wish this went sideways. But upways is the ways we have. So. Yes. Still figuring out kind of like camera angles and stuff. I do have intentions of kind of widening my my studio here, as I'm currently still in recovery. I have like a little recovery twin size mattress over here. So once that bed's gone and that frame is gone, I'll be able to run a green screen across my whole office, and it won't be a bedroom, it'll be an office again. Yeah, so yeah, I got surgery on my shoulder there. So forgive me if I take a couple too many breaks just to stretch my back and kind of stand up and walk around. Let's see, let's get our capture up. Subdermal armor plating? No, thoracic outlet surgery. Far less exciting. No artificers were involved. So yeah, we have the showcase here. I always love checking out the showcase. I'm pretty sure Mac does this stuff. We got cool. Oh, somebody remade Dust from Counter-Strike. That's awesome. Oh, you can see it too. It totally looks like it. That's awesome. And a spiral staircase off the community. Nice. What are you brainstorming? Let's talk about it. Oh, do you code? Do you do anything like that? An RPG maker. What's MV? There we are. $80 by $80. Oh, okay. So that's a version of RPG Maker. Let's see. No vegetation. Ravine, flood ravine, case system. Replacement, wow, create. It's like additions. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. New map. Let's try this with 60 though. No vegetation, no weather. Water level. Okay. How is that still large? I hit the, oh no, don't make it blow up. You wake up in a coffin, get out of it, you're in a dungeon, and your character says, let's see if I can get this run right. So like a roguelite, I should say. Where like if you die, you start back over at the beginning in your coffin there. Nice, that's kind of cool. Have you ever seen That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime? What's isekai? Is that another? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. But I just kind of like get like those kind of vibes maybe, where like every run is a little bit different because you're fighting different things in similar intervals, but like you'll get different power ups from each of these different things in different RPG aspects, right? La, la, oh, okay, word. From another world. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I mean, maybe that can be the plot, right? So maybe you're a lich, and like in your world, you're an all-powerful mighty lich. But for some reason other than not, you wake up in this world, and you have to kind of like reclaim your power. And like you do that by, fighting different levels and different monsters, and each monster and level you fight has a different power up for you. So like you couldn't, it doesn't need to be just creatures that give you stuff. Like maybe you fight like a room with a bunch of fire hazards, and then by the end of it you get fire resistance. Or like some cool firepower, if you will. That's an isekai. Okay, totally understand now. Awesome. I would very much be a fan of many isekai-themed animes. Hey there, looks like we had another person hop in the channel. What's going on? We're doing some map making today. Like, I'm one hand carving the earth and the other hand carving my back. Look at me go. Two-hander. Where I would be without this Thurricane. Hey, what's up, Farrell? Welcome back. How are you doing today, Potato? The party made now, it's a potato party. I'm feeling starchy. I'm getting very much Jim Carrey vibes. That's just, it's isekai-ception right there. That's just too much. Now I'm getting confused. So, yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of sculpting this land. I wanted to make sure that it had some kind of ramifications for what I need as the base. So I need it to be at river height. I need to be able to pretend like I was going to put a river on this map, but it's going to be on the other maps that I do that. But this is going to be like my canvas, if you will. So I'll start with this one whenever I build a chunk of Daggerford. And then when we get to the part of Daggerford that's near the river with the pier and stuff, I'll still have room in my terrain here to kind of cut a river and have everything be on the same plot as it were. Awesome. So that's a Japanese word, I would presume. Honestly, I could be doing this with my left hand. It's so mindless. Why don't we? I can go faster with my left hand too. Bada bing. Getting sloppy with it. Yeah. It's originally their art form. Yeah, cool, awesome. I was just curious. I thought it probably was. It sounds like a Japanese word. And they keep hearing me saying, "Wake up, it's time." Nice. Well, that's kind of a similar theme to what Xanderfell's talking for their idea here for kind of like an RPG game. It's very much a premise for one of my one-shots that I made, where these players kind of just like all wake up in a tavern, and that's it. That's like all the story prompts I give them. I'm just like, yeah, you wake up in a tavern. And I sing songs at them until they go crazy. Shonen, yeah. my other cat. Say hello. Are you gonna show everybody your butt today? Yeah, there you go. Show everybody your butt. Oh my goodness gracious. I would make them play as characters in the real world for a significant amount of time before they wake up. Nice. That actually is, like, now that I'm thinking about it, is like a really cool concept for a campaign, right? So, like, say, like, this is all unbeknownst to your players. You start the campaign in the real world. Alright, don't attack my hair, okay? Do you need to be banished? Ow! Yeah, go get your sister. Leave me alone. Jeez. What was I saying? So, they start in the real world. They play for 3 to 6 months. You know, you get them all warmed up to their characters in the real world, like, just like a regular campaign would run. And then they go into, they step into the second half of the campaign, which is like the dream part of the campaign, right? And once they get in the dream part, they kind of get stuck in it, and they got to get themselves out. So that's the second half of the campaign. You do another, like, 3 to 6 months, them in the dream, right? And then you enter campaign 2, which is they've mastered the dream, and now they can traverse either the real world or the dream in tandem so that they can complete whatever mission or quest or, you know, whatever you decide as the DM is the story, almost, you know? And then the players can kind of, like, opt to flop it back and forth from the dream world to the regular world. Pretty fun concept, huh? Nah. Boom. Let's see. The fantasy world is their real world. Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess you could pick whatever. That's kind of like, almost like Bleach, right? Where the setting is very much real world, but then there's this dream fantasy second world that exists inside their world. But that's technically part of the first world, right? See. All right, looking good. Okay. Or a very similar, you know, that's also another, like, it's like Bleach, but in Sword Art Online they created their own fairy world, right? They created the VR world, which is very much a part of the world, and as, like, everybody has very real world implications while they play it. Let's see, save as. We need to make a new folder. Hey, what's up, I guess? Or it tells the character to wake up, you do, and then the rest of the game is in the real world. Yeah. How is Cowboy Bebop one? Cowboy Bebop, they're just like they're just in a futuristic world. It is they stay in the real world. I had presumed. What's up, I guess? We were talking about isekais, which is a Japanese word for a kind of like an Inception story almost, where there's a world inside of a world, or somebody gets reborn into a world. I think Xanderfell explained it as more specifically. Oh, word. Yes, Cowboy Bebop, great anime. Yes, definitely. With you on that. Let's see. How big did I make this? I hate how it's like, I have to like... This one is 60 by 60. So the thing about 60 by 60 is it doesn't fit in my lens. As far as an export goes. Let me look at this. It'll fit in this lens. You've seen exactly 2 animes? Also not an anime. But I guess the concept kind of exists outside of anime. You know, where like it'll exist in I seen, well, yeah, the countless. I'm with Xanderfell. Like, I can't count the amount of it. It's like they're all of the storylines start blurring together at this point. I've seen so many. But I just watched one. I just watched The Sacred Blacksmith, and I'm like, I swear I've seen this before. And I'm like, no, I haven't actually seen this, but like the storyline's very familiar. Seven Deadly Sins, yeah, that's a good one. Not one of my favorites because I've seen definitely a lot, so there's a big list. But definitely one worth the watch, for sure. Alright, bear with me a second, I gotta fix my screen. Let's see. Space campaign right now. Cowboy Bebop definitely has been inspiration for me to do a campaign. I love the concept of just like that repeatability of being a mercenary on your own private ship, where you just like keep getting jobs through the TV, so you can have like a hub on the ship. Oh my God, Xanderfell! What a huge list. Just finished Overlord a few months ago. Yeah, Naruto, Bleach. I was never really a big DBZ fan, but I appreciate the community. I'm gonna get my ice bag. Yeah, I really, I have a super long list. What's one I just recently watched that I would recommend to everybody is, Fairy Gone. Really liked Fairy Gone. Yeah, totally that, right? That's exactly the vibe, Potato. Is like, it's kind of like this, like, motley crew, very Guardians of the Galaxy, where you're like, you have all these people from different backgrounds that, like, maybe shouldn't be working together, but here they are, right? And here's the beauty in the story and how they do work together and overcome the odds, and just the replayability of that campaign super awesome too. Like I said, like you get out, and very Cowboy Bebop to the lore. Like they just have a spaceship. They're out in space. You can bring them to markets and port cities and cities, planets, and etc. But like when they need a mission or something to do or an encounter, they just go to their TV right there on their ship, and there's a guide with a commercial and an ad, like, you know, like just like Cowboy Bebop does it. Yeah, exactly. Like the story is literally whatever, right? And it's like and that's why it has like this replayability, because it's like as long as you make new characters and come up with new events, it's almost like a roguelike in a sense. Well, hi, Jezebel. Okay. Oh, dude, come on. Just sit down. Like, it's like it takes me so long to get down and settle. So we have you saved his canvas. I think that's just gonna have to work for what we're doing here. All right, Jezebel. I'll let you out. Damn it. Oh. I swear, if she comes back to this window in the next 5 minutes, bad news bears. It's so warm out, she's not even gonna freeze, but like, metaphorically, freeze! But it's a nice day out. It's warm out there. What was Xanderfell's idea? An orb that learns how to live and becomes animals and peoples that died near it. Yes, yes. Super fun idea, right? I kind of want to experiment with that with players in my campaign here, with just gray morality in general, where it's like as a younger adventurer you'd feel one thing, but as you get older and you see some events, you might feel differently. So let's see. We need Daggerford map. So I guess let's just start with the top corner here. So the wall, I didn't want to have the wall be on this, but I could have it be on this. Attach, and then you will eventually turn. Yeah, I like to play more neutral characters just so I can have that agency to kind of flip to either side. Right, I think that's where neutral comes in. Let's see. So this is going to be in the top corner here. Is there a wall that matches that, though? Also platforms. Some platforms. Just kind of getting all my options out in front of me. There we are. Just using all that classic gray stone. But I think I'm gonna take this one. I like the little edge on it. You gotta go triple the size. If I want to keep it on. That's 510. $15, $20, $25, $30, 30-foot high wall. So it's like, it's either this or we do... I love watching it spin like that. Let's see. Yeah, I totally agree. I thought Xanderfell was onto something with their idea. Let's see, how tall? Tall, 10 foot thick and 40 foot tall. Varied greatly to protect them from undermining. Curtain walls were sometimes given a stone skirt around their bases. Like, the thing is like, you zoom out and it's really not that big. And if we start in this upper corner, we come down, all that will be encased. All that can be encased. So yeah, we can build this whole city proper. Let's see. Where are my other maps of Daggerford? I have other maps. Let me save as Northwest. I'm gonna boot down Alchemist real quick for a second, as I kind of just like answer some questions for myself. Anime Suge and watch cartoons online. Oh, nice. I'll have to definitely check those out. I pretty much just watch like whatever's on Netflix and Hulu, so my options are fairly limited. But I mean, they've been better most days. They've been better than in past. Another thing is like I should be sitting in the right spot with my camera so it actually picks me up properly. There we go. Let's see. So I need to bring up some. Excuse me. Some Daggerford maps. Some Daggerfords. Oh, you know what? Did do that, didn't I? Didn't I do that? There we go, straight to the quick hook. So just bring y'all with me as I do what I do. So this is actually plotted out to an extent. I believe that's a 10. That is a 10 by 10. See, squares are 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. 19 is 20. 20 divided 5 is 120. 360. So this is like I thought doing all this was kind of silly and overkill. It's just deadland, so I'm more concerned with just the city itself proper. So let's recount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 150, 140. So if you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 would include that. 6 would just include this gatehouse. And then if we were doing, 6 wouldn't work. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 is 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could draw like little squares here. Ah. A bigger window might help too. Here we go. So 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box, 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box. So that's what I'm making here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I mean, we should just do it just outside the castle, I think, or the wall. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can just squeeze this last wall and we'll just move it, make the courtyard a little bit smaller in front. But so yeah, so this is kind of what I'm seeing. Caravan gate, very important gatehouse that could be easily included in our map here. What a crazy... Attack on Titan is such a crazy anime. Never heard anything from those who adopt it. It's a thriller and a drama. I've never seen that one. But big fan of Attack on Titan. So that's going to fit it perfect. excluding these north and south gates, which are the non-important gates, as this is the important gate, as it faces the tradeway. So I kind of like this. Look, everything's kind of fit in here in 60 by 60 squares. If I did 80, it'd be take 20 off here. No, I think 60 by 60 is better. It's going to be better for my map production. Most houses are, look, they're not split off. Except for this one and this one. Which we can just see to this being like a back courtyard or something. This one's cut off, but I'll have to see what it is. Most of these buildings over here are destroyed. Destroyed. Perfect line right here. So yeah, I mean, like, this works out. Let's see. Whoa, I'm dropping my paint. Stop. Let's see. Letters. I need letters. Text. Where'd my tab for music go? I need something, or I just start singing in my head. Yeah, thank you. I definitely appreciate no spoilers. Thanks, Xanderfell. Well, I mean, if a story's good enough, it can't be ruined, right? Because it's like, if we like anything enough, we'll watch it multiple times, right? But like the magic of that first moment is spoiled a little bit, right? It just takes a little bit away from it. So I won't contest that at all. One B, 2B, 3B, 4B, 1C, 2C, 3C. And like everything can be slid over a little bit, so it'll be everything will be like as close to real as I can make it within, let's see, 1, 8, 11 maps. Hey, what's up, Stormy? Welcome. So we're going to be working on 1A today. And this is going to be like our little just like reference sheet. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's like you're totally right, Xanderfell. Like, you know, but it's like I don't know, like a lot of storyline and stuff is like pretty like given like not foreshadowed, but like you're like, oh, like I could have saw that coming, right? But like it doesn't still mean like you're not fully anxious about that decision. Like you're still like waiting to see if you're proven right, you know? Awesome. So I have myself my little reference sheet, and I think that's a better reference sheet than I'm doing here. Actually, I should put on it, no, the tile's made, so like the canvas is made. So I don't need to worry about that. Okay. So we can zoom in here. So in this little corner, we're going to put ourselves the little piece of a tower. And I guess I like that. Like, you'll have little glimpses of the wall, but I don't have to do the whole thing. And I think, yeah, I mean, just like little piece. Little piece of the gate here. Little piece of the gate there. And then here we'll get the whole... This will be like one awesome build right here. I can't wait to do this. Because this is going to be massive. Like, look at how big that is. Where's my... How do I get... There it is. Let's see. 5, 10, 15... It's like a 15-foot wide bridge. My measure house. 10 by 10. Oh. So it's a 30-foot wide bridge. Oh, it's being buggy. I don't know why it's being buggy. Okay, so let us open up. I guess there's so many windows going right here. There we go. I need you open, but I don't need you actually open. Am I freezing today? No, but I do have my bag of ice on my neck right now. So, like, my core temperature is almost non-existent. It's like, every time I get warm, I'm like, here, I'll like you ice for 30 minutes and just, like, bring that down a couple degrees. Okay, so... We're going to do things like... hold on a second. This is the one that goes to the pier. And the river is below it. So we're upside down here. So the river is south, everybody. The river is south. Let's make sure we get this right the first time. The river is south. So that means this is south. So that means north is south. And my program opened me here. So this is north. So this is the upper corner of that tower. Yep. And that's 30 foot tall. I think that's as tall as I about need to go. Yes, beautiful concept. We love that. But now it's all about application, right? It's all about oh, we don't want broken stairs. It's all about how you move when you move, right? So how are you gonna make this game come to fruition? You know, what are you gonna put in place or do to ensure that that's you know, comes to fruition? So this is gonna be, I'd surmise there'd be 2 doors, a door here, a door here. we're giving ourselves, we'll say, not much there. Might even want to do something like this. Oh, dang it, man, did my math wrong again. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Maybe that can be like, you know, two sides where you do like a little bit of like, you can either be like all about your minions or all about yourself as a caster. I need to look back at this. 5, 10, 15. I had one with a scale aligned to it as well. Oh, nice. Interactive map for all that information. $50. This is about a 50 by 50 house. There we go. That's making more sense. Um, 50 by 50. So that's 150. 150 is 300, 600 feet. Oh, so so this, it's got to be like a half size, I guess. So if this is, we gotta make that like 25 by 25 foot, which would make this one about like 10 by, let's see, that's 25 or minus 5 off the top, and 20, yeah, 25 by 20. We'll do something like that. Let's get dungeon up. Yeah, so I'm not sure what your what application you're using. You said it's a what's it called again? RPG something, RPG Maker. But there's like a limited. There's still like a limited stuff you can do with that, I presume, right? This is why we love we love Dungeons and Dragons, because you get to do kind of there are no limits. The limits are where you set them. Each use differently, like Necro for creating minions. Yes, yeah, exactly. That's exactly kind of what I kind of am like thinking in my head right now. Let's see, doors. And 2 doors as such. Make the room naked, because I should have just made it naked to begin with. It's not going to furnish something like this the way I intend it to be furnished. Walls. No, undo that. Here we are. Let's see. What's a troop rule? What do you mean by that? Like just rules for troops, or? You serious? Okay, there we go. Rules for multiple share. Okay, I feel you. Yeah, that's a great place to start. Skeleton. So like this is when I wonder like I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do as far as this is concerned. That doesn't look too horrible. Add like some type of skirt wall. What does a skirt wall look like? Come on, give me the answers that I seek.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cooking History. In today's episode, we'll have a look at the different parts and features of a castle wall and what they were used for. We'll start with the broader terms and then move inwards to the more specific features. Enceinte is a broad term. It refers to the towers and walls encircling a fortification, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a castle. So it's a collective term for both the towers and the curtain walls surrounding the castle. The towers are for another video. Today I will focus on the curtain walls, which is a part of the enceinte in between the towers. If we have a look at the inside of a wall, we can see on both sides it's a nice masonry finish. But if we look on the inside of the wall, the filling is more of a collection of rougher stones and the mortar to hold it all together. On the outer layer of the wall, it was usually whitewashed to give the castle a nicer appearance, and this was done throughout the castle on all the different buildings. Whitewashing they did using lime, and if you're interested in how that was made, you can watch my video on the quicklime burner. I'll put a link at the end of the video. Now we will go to the top of the wall, to the ramparts. Ramparts
don't care about the rampart, we don't care about crenulations. We don't care about hoardings.
We have hoardings. Hoardings were a wooden structure that was added. Later on, a stone feature developed, taking the same use as hoardings. These features are called machicolations, and like hoardings, their aim was to be able to fire upon enemies below them at the base of the wall. Machicolations. But these unusual machicolations did incorporate a feature that we will talk about next, which is this slanted area over here. In the common castle, these would be at the base of the wall, and they're called batters or taluses or plinths. They have multiple names. But what it comes down to is that at the base of the wall is a bit wider and it has this little slant at the bottom.
Okay.
These plinths had a variety of uses, but we will start with the use incorporating the machicolations above. Because the first use is when you drop down items from the machicolations above, it would hit these slanted parts, and the rock or whatever they
and roll and bounce off forward. Alright, awesome. Thank you for a little information from, let's see, Cooking History on YouTube there. We're gonna go check it out. Definitely was a little bit of information I needed. Oh, look at this map. Oh, there's a map of farms. Cool. This is the map of the hamlets. And the estates. It's like even more zoomed in. Because we don't even get to Ardeep in this. Oh, this is a cool map we just found. How do I go back? Do I go back like this? Okay, cool. Okay, I've been working up that map. You know what the master knows and what their master commands. Okay, alright, well. Oh, last time I put the wall there did that to me, damn it. You kidding me? Let's see. Give me my piece. Oh my god. There it is. Oh, it kind of doesn't work for here. Unless I move things over. Move things over a little bit. Nice Game of Thrones vibe. We love it. There we go. Get rid of those. Gotta come in and place real walls again. Come here, bada bing. Here we go. Hopefully that should be right on. Money. That works. That works. What was it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it's 30. There we go. Sink that down a bit. Okay, so we have this little corner. We'll get my music back as we are back. Back in the saddle. So the 30 by 20 there. Like 20 by 20 is more realistically what this is in measurement. So about 20 feet away, we have a building that is 20, 40, 60. 80. Okay, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I'm off. Yeah, that's why it doesn't make sense, because it's 60 that way. 5, 10, 15, 20. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I can do a diagonal building here. Here. Let's see. But dinner, the rebirth business. Your minions, you try to defeat your powerful foe, but the foe is too powerful, so you restart, but retain the best minions' powers. Yeah. It's very roguelike. I think I love that aspect of like kind of as it grows as you go. 20 foot to the wall, so 10 foot buffer over here. Maybe that's a better way to look at it. Five, 10, building's gonna start here. Like, it's a big building, but I just need to make sure I got the measurements for it correct. Let's see. Move it down one here, because that side had some more space for me. Let's see, we're going to have to draw a room. What is this room? $136. Wayfell's Smithy. Okay, it's a smithy. No. There we go. How do we here? Make the first comment the character makes a bit hilarious. Let's see if you can get this run right. Yeah. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. And there should be a matching shape here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So skinny one, wide one over here. Wide one on the north side. So we could leave it like that. Cancel. And this leaves room for like a porch of sorts, right? A porch, maybe some packages and stuff that comes in. Go. I'm gonna come in with some of these red stone walls. These floors need to be switched. Yeah, it's kind of like the irony and like the repetitiveness of it. Like it's because it gets funnier. I think the more times the character says it, right? Beautiful. Okay, so that's the one wall we can't put windows on. But that's fine. I think I will end up pushing these back a bit, just so I have room to make my my porch. My little entrance porch gate. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. All right, we have our first building, Wayfell's Smithy. This one should have windows if that's the case. Stone, stone, stone. Actually, no. Wood. Merchant. kind of like all these windows. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't work. The shutters. See if I can't get some better wood in here to match the tone. It actually matched. Like, so like iron reinforced windows and doors. Let's see, let me catch up to you, Xander. There's a manga out there that follows a similar startup, but the difference about a skeleton wakes up in a coffin. Yeah, word. Alright, cool, look at it, everybody. It's part of my castle has begun. My Daggerford experience. You'll soon have a thralling and thriving city. I'm gonna take my little fiver here. Get up, stretch about. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at my work, everybody. This is what I did. Made a big old smithy, and I believe this is a smithy house. Smithy house, yep. So we got he lives here as well. Perhaps we'll do a cute little loft in the back corner and just some storage and stuff underneath it. That'll resemble his bedroom. Because I don't believe Wayfell has... Family, what does Wayfell have? Maximo Wayfell. Proud and eager bachelor. Yeah, he's a bachelor. Yeah, and just boom. And I guess and then again, you know, I wonder if I'll get the run right this time, right? Alright, I will be right back, everybody. Well, all right. Let's get back to it. So, I think I'm just going to keep going with the structure here. And we'll pull up the next map here. Next building is going to be 40 wide. A 40 by 40 square with a porch. And the building we are making is building 135 Potter's Wheel. Miscellaneous house. It's fandom. Does it not have a link? It doesn't. Let's get my thing back up. There we are, my little chat. There we are. Vecna. Yeah, it's a ramshack building. And yeah, unless there's no alleyway. It's village, town square, park mine shaft, farmstead, field, cabin. Probably just cabin. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. 8 by 8. Front porch. So player of mine, I've got a trident, which also is a divine artifact. What unique abilities should I give it? What is the player who wields it? What do they do? 20, 50 by 40 here. What's the building? $131. An empty haunted building? Question mark? Is that? Yeah, on the corner. Yep. So we could do cabin again. $10 by 8. They're a sorcerer, though I'm not looking to make it into a sorcerer-based weapon. Well, then what's the roots or the lineage of this? You know, I don't want to give arbitrary, opinions, right? So we go 20, or whatever is left over, really, 20 and then 40 wide. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. An ocean goddess. A divine ocean goddess trident for a sorcerer. Perhaps give it maybe 2 abilities. If it's an ocean goddess, maybe give it like ebb and flow. So we're playing on the water here. And let's see. a water gun-like ability. I was thinking more like something more themed based. So like maybe like ebb and flow where like it's forward and backwards. So like maybe ebb is inwards and you can create a water ebb, which is like a sphere of water that pulls everything to the center. So then the sorcerer could go about maybe like doing a fireball or something. It sets up a spell for them on the next turn. So like a large sphere, like maybe 60-foot sphere of water that on a strength save pulls everything to the center. And then flow could be like forward, away from. So a sorcerer normally doesn't like people being next to them. So perhaps it's a surge of water, like a tsunami, that just pushes people away from a source. Well, fireball is just a indiscriminate AoE spell. Don't need fireball, just any AoE spell. I mean, do they not have AoE spells? Do they have like what do they do? Like what's the sorcerer do? It shouldn't be arbitrary. It should be based in what this character can do and help them do more of it. It shouldn't just be random, because if it's random and arbitrary, the player's not going to want to use it. And if you just make some crazy overpowered item, it might just like break your game. A wall of water, totally a viable idea, right? And that could just be as simple as you get to cast water wall once per day. Okay, so we're doing this next house right behind. We are looking at house. Why is it not there? What house is that? $137, it looks like. Probably 137. An empty house. Okay, cool. One, two, three. Okay, so I just have this building a little bit bigger then. So that's that building. $133. $132. Maybe $132. So yeah, these houses can just be anything. Little dinky houses. Maybe this could be like a little shed or something. I don't know if I want to leave that as like a little 4x. Alright, we got our first little chunk here. Moving on, we have an alleyway of about 10 feet, followed by, say, 15 foot wide, but 40 looks like. So we're talking alleyway at 10. What's that building gonna be? Oh boy. It gets pretty clustered in here. Which one's this? 119. It's probably 120. Okay. So this is like a nicer house. Oh boy, there goes my whole green screen. Ironfield Pharmaceutical Mansion. Five, 10, 5, 10, 15, and 40. Big house, we're talking 20, 40, 50 by 40, followed by a 40 by 40. We'll see what we have room for. What is this house? 119. A smithy. Nice, another smithy on the deck. Wow. You know, that's super reassuring. That's super reassuring. 40 by 40, like I'm like right on the money, dude. Like that couldn't be any closer to being right on the money with my scale. That's so awesome. Yeah, I mean, that could be something like, I don't know if Waterwall is inside or outside your sorcerer's casting ability. My whole premise with, like, the ebb and flow is, like, maybe adding abilities or features that will accent other abilities. So, for example, an item that I created for one of my barbarians, they were a glaive wielding barbarian. Barbarian gets enraged throw. They also get multiple attacks per turn. They have a high movement. I'm pretty sure this character had already taken... No, they don't even need mobile because they have a 5-foot reach. So essentially, what I gave them was their glaive the ability to return. So essentially, what that enabled this character to now do would be bonus action throw glaive, run over to another adversary, return the glaive to their hand, action attack, 1-2, right? They could attack twice, they could throw it, you know, so like there's all these different aspects and techniques that they could now do with their turn via throwing their spear that had a returning aspect. So literally they had a +1 spear just because that was like where we were at in the campaign to catch them up, and I was like, oh, like let's just, so it's a simple little thing like a returning +1 spear can go a long way with a character that has, you know, abilities that can accent and go back and forth with that. Yeah, I think there's a world where both both things are possible, right? There we go. I mean, do you intend for multiple players to use this item, or do you intend for just the sorcerer to use it? $118, $119. Dragging back in. This is also, this one isn't in. This is a very small in. Okay, bedrooms. Put that over here. Okay. What's next on the docket here? Let's get some music going. Okay. Okay, very nice. So I think if that's the case, then just go about making it like similar to other D&D items in the sense of like you cast Water Wall once per day, and you can also, so don't like homebrew or do anything special. Just maybe give it some spells that can be cast. Let's see. Okay, we got a nice little sneaky little alleyway in y'all. So right below this, we have this house, which is going to be this house 140, which is going to be the Carpenter's League, a woodworking house, which is going to be so like 25 by 40, 25 by 50, we'll say. Is that with an alley? With a 10-foot alley. 25 by 50. Woodworking house. I guess cabin works here. 510. 50. Bada bing. So yeah, so what do you think? What's the verdict, you know? The house directly below this house is 141. Xeno house. Ooh, flashy house. Flashy. 20 by 40. Mansion. Great hall. 20 by 40. Next one down is, of course, 142, which is, of course, Bayring Firestorm, an old dwarf wizard. And the house is going to be 25 by, same size as that one, 25 by 50. Where's the back? A click. 10 by 5, like such. There we go. Um, 5 foot or 10-foot alley. What is this house behind? $139. Empty. Where's 138? This one up here. I don't have any information for 138, it seems. They said 138. Empty. Let's check 38. 138. Lamette. That's the one we're looking for, yeah. So we're checking Lamette here. 1370, a human. Yeah, it's due, so yeah, he's dead. So the house is empty. There we are. So I can do whatever I want with these houses. Very nice. Let's see. 25 by 30, we'll say. And go to village, go to cabin. 10 foot, 25 by 30. 5, 10, 25 by 30. Ouch. Okay. 20 by 50. Oh, that's more. Take down a bit bigger, I guess. There we go. Perfect. And then 10 foot here. So again, that is 139, 138, 137. 137. What's 136? If I can put let's just keep going. Got these ones. So what's this building? 738. Yeah, you're real close for these lines. $134. Dimitri Landscaper. Scraper. Maybe this would help if I focus on other buildings around it, right? So 20, 40, 60, 80, man. $80, $100, $120, $140 by 20, 40, 60, $140 by 60. What's 60? 60 is 2 is 12. 12 and 140 is 24 is 120. 20 is this. A colossal building. We'll have some fun making that. Alright, I have on this strip 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. About 40 on that first one. Another 40. This one looks like maybe 60. How much do we have left here? $60's gonna be 12. That's all I have left. Let's see where I am here. We have 2 buildings in before that alleyway. Delete you. I don't want a village cabin. How much do I have? 15. Should we make them just both 7? Yeah, I'd love to see what you make when you make it, buddy. Or if you have a suggestion, if you want to run it by me. So 1, 2, I guess backs. Okay. In line with this. And it's gonna be 10 foot away from that. So here. What building is this? $120 possibly. Pretty sure I already did 120. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Right now I'm just making maps. Let's do cabins. Double throne range underwater. Okay. Oh man, I gotta change these floor. Oh gosh, it helps so much. Okay, nice. I don't see the sorcerer having a axe. You know, feel like being like very far in between. But as long as there's other stuff going on to it, that's totally cool and fine, hunky dory. Which I assume there's other stuff going on it. Okay. Well, let's just start with the trident then, buddy. Let's see. This building's still going, technically. Crazy. Gotta do one more building, which is gonna be 20, 40, 50. Yeah, and so, like, I don't know, like you said, you started with I have a sorcerer that I need to give a trident that's an artifact. What power should it have? And now you have what I see to be a set of 3 things with an armor. That is the sorcerer going to be able to wear this armor? You know, is this going to be conflicting? The sorcerer is conflicted. You gotta be careful about stuff like that, right? If you and again, it's not like you can't do it or it's like a bad thing, but it's like it needs. They're not gonna use it or want to use it or have fun using it if it doesn't make sense. Like I've had several artifacts on my character that have just sat there forever because I'm like, I don't ever. This doesn't make sense for my character. Like I don't need to use it. Okay, so they can wear armor. Okay, fair enough. So then, what is the harmony between the 3 items? What can they do? This should be almost in line. So a little bit behind. Well, it's hard to help when I don't have much to go off of, you know, so... let's see... I guess that's kind of like a big opening there. Maybe not the same size that I want it to be, but we're working with ourselves, yeah? Working right now. 20 foot. Little house here as such. That's the Thieves' Corner. So 129. The Falconer. Empty. Okay, very nice. And how many houses do we have there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. My goodness. Well, I think we're gonna -1. $129. Erased. Super nice. Those fit in so perfect. Ooh. Oh, that hurts to sneeze. Just raise these up so they look regular. Ooh, look at Daggerford come along. And like, yeah, I was a little concerned about like just like this size of the build, but like honestly, it's like with this auto gen, like I have a lot of the pieces already there. I'm just gonna remove just a couple things and just like make the space look lived in. Just give it a quick touch, nothing crazy. But then just being able to stylize this and just kind of add to it when I want is gonna be so fun. And I surmise a lot of this is gonna be, you know, I'll have fogged out, right? And a lot of times it'll just be like, oh, like we're zoomed in here. Like, you know, like the party meets outside the shop here. And then I do like, you know, just kind of hang out with this here, and like this is like where the scene maybe I like if it was like there's a scene opener, I would do like a big something like this. Come in to the character, zoom in, and then that would just be like where the camera would sit until they say, "Hey, like we're gonna go inside." So then we go we bring everybody in, and I just like as I narrate, say, "Oh, so you walk in the store and you can smell soot on the air and a dryness to the forge. Your lips almost dry immediately." And purse for water. The shopkeep looks up to you from his hammer and says, "What do you need?" Right? And then boom, and then like this is just our scene, right? And that's it. You know, nothing crazy. Oh, not Alt F4, which is how do I hide? I forget how to hide. I forget which one it is. But, you know, it's like, boom. And so it's like I can just, now I have all these, like, ready to go scenes with tokens, hopefully that will be viable tokens. One day in the future. Ooh, I got a witch doctor. It would be smart for me to use some of these tokens, I guess. Okay. So this is just a straight... So what am I missing here? These buildings could be bigger. Or... Yeah, I guess make these buildings bigger. I think the bigger one's on the outside. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do that. Just give it some variation in the shape. Yeah, love it. Let's go. Alright, where are we next? Yeah? All this is done. We just have this one big building, and then, oh, look at what we did. We made a perfect the flea market area. This is all gonna be flea market. And this map will probably use an awful lot. What building is that? 143. Marketplace storage. Just a storage building for the marketplace. Okay. $50 over from its original starting spot. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to here. And then this line comes up 20, 25 there, and come back 5. So 5, 10, 15, 25. Like, that's a little bit less than half. How much do I have here? 22, so 11 would be half. Say 8. Oh, so it covers that alley and leaves us 5 on this building that covers it. So it covers the alley. actually. Let's see. Wow, would you look at that? No. It's still not gonna work. Let's see what this looks like. We're just doing 2 drops of 2. It's pretty decent. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes a bunch more sense. Alright, this map's done. The foundations are done. It's all fill and deco. Let's go. That was like an hour for 1A foundation. Like that's awesome. Okay, so we do need to come in and do a custom diagonal wall on this building. Am I ready? There it goes. Okay. And I love this because what this gives us is like this cool little alleyway to have. I mean, maybe it could be a sneaky exit or a sneaky entrance for someone trying to get in here and rob some stuff, as opposed to maybe walking on over here where the wall's exposed. So it kind of just like already has some very nice vibe into it. Some vibe. I feel like I press O like I'm playing Baldur's Gate. What I could do here if I really wanted to is, and I think I might, is let's see. Or something like this. So we'll just do it. Rush strength. Let's go faster. Let's drop like 5 foot off, and then have it. Then I'll slope it back up. And the flea market will have like a down and in there feel and vibe to it. Just experimenting with how I feel, how I think this looks as a foundation, kind of. I can also come and add actual stone pieces is my next option. And it won't smooth it, I'll just go back to flat and I don't like it. Super tight, and I'll come in with some stone foundations. Let's take a look at what we're building here. So, top right side is going to come into a 10-foot walkway right here. So that should all be flat, the 10 foot, so another should be flat all the way up to like here. I mean, actually... like this. There we go. Okay, well, I think that's a decent amount of progress for the day. I got a lot of legwork done on this opening map, and we are well on our way to, well, I honestly think I'll be able to do these maps way faster than I originally intended. So, very exciting days to come. Alright, let's see, let's boot this down. Save as Daggerford 1A. Alright, well, best of luck to you, Stormy, on your artifacts there. I hope next time we talk, you'll have a bit more maybe fleshed out, and maybe some more ideas will kind of come too. And yeah, I bet we'll have some sick artifacts. Well, like I like the set combo idea. I think it's something that's not really used too much in D&D or Pathfinder, you know. So it's like a video game thing that, you know, is just, I think it's pretty cool. So take it easy, Storm.